Hi, welcome to the first chapter titled Which One is Different? The objective of this chapter is to train the students to find shapes that are similar or different. Also, to analyze the skills for sorting the given shapes or symbols according to their common features. So students, let's understand this chapter better. In this chapter, we will answer questions which are mostly odd one out types. These odd one out questions will test your ability to differentiate between shapes that are similar and different among given set of options. Observe all options very carefully. You will need to use your observation skills to compare the given shapes or symbols and find visual link. Among all the given options, there will be commonality between the symbols shape, position, size, number, direction, style of shading, etc. So students, let's look into these examples and identify which are similar and which one is different. Is it option A, B, C or D? We can observe that among all the given options, options A, C and D are flowers, while option B is a fruit. So option B is the odd one out. Now let us move on to the next example. Find the odd one out among the given options. We have option A, B, C, D. Observe all these options carefully and find out if they have any common links. Firstly, let's see what is each object for. Each object is a house. Now let's see how many doors and windows do each of the house have. Each house has one door and 5 windows. What do you think about their shape? All shapes are same. Now let us observe the positions of the windows and doors in each house. You will observe that option A, B and C have their door on the right side, while option D has the door on the left side. Hence, the odd one out is option D. Let's move on to the next example. Out of all the given options, which option do you think is different from the others? We have option A, B, C, D. Let's have a look at each option carefully. Do you find any common links between them? What does each object do? As we know, each object is used for playing. Where do you find each object? All of these objects are found at the playground. How many objects are there in each option? As we can see, options A, B and C have only one object in the option. Only option D has 6 objects. Hence, the odd one out is option D. Let's move on to the next example. Can you see these geometrical figures? Find out which of these is the odd one out. We have option A, B, C, D. Let's look at these options closely. How many triangles and circles can you see in each option? There is one triangle and one circle in each option. Where is the circle located in each option? If you look carefully, the circle is located outside the triangle in option A, B and D. Whereas in option C, the circle is inside the triangle. Hence, the odd one out is option C. Let's have a look at the next example. Amongst all the given options, which shape does not match the others? Options A, B, C and D. Look at each option carefully. Do you find any similarity among the given options? Yes, all the options have 2 lines and 2 circles. Do you find any difference among them? Yes, option A, B and C have filled circles, whereas option D has unfilled circles. Hence, the answer is option D. Now let us go through some classroom exercise to understand this chapter better. Let's solve a few more examples on the odd man out types. Look at these kitchen utensils. Do you find any difference? We have option A, B, C, D. Yes, option A, B and C have holes, while option D does not have any holes. Hence, the correct answer is option D. Let's take a look at another example. Look at each option carefully. Do you find any difference? We have options A, B, C and D. Yes, option B, C and D has the grey color shaded on top, while option A has it under the table. Hence, the correct answer is option A. Let's move on to the next example. Look at all the geometrical shapes carefully. Do you find any difference? We have option A, B, C and D. Yes, options A, C and D have rectangle and a semicircle, whereas option B has a triangle and a semicircle. Hence, the correct answer is option B. Do you find any difference between the given options? We have option A, B, C, D. Yes, option B, C and D have 7 circles, while option A has only 6 circles. Hence, the correct answer is option A. Let's take a look at the next example. Which out of all the options is the odd one out? We have option A, B, C, D. Options B, C and D have lines which have similar ends, but in option A, second and third lines do not have similar ends. Hence, the correct answer is option A. Let's look at another example. Among all these options, do you find any difference? The options are A, B, C, D. Yes, options A, B and C have 2 X's and 2 O's each. Option D has only 1 X and 3 O's. Hence, the correct answer is option D. Let's take a look at the last example. Find the odd one among these. We have option A, B, C, D. Option A, B and D are mirror images, while option C is not a mirror image. Hence, the answer is option C.